Okay guys, I'm back with another video and we are still simplifying, but this time we are simplifying fractions. Okay. First and foremost, let's see what's going on here. You can see we have a mixed fraction, meaning that this is going to have to be changed to an improper fraction. You know that by now. But before I change this one, or rather before we change this one, let's deal with these two first. So what I'm going to do is this. Watch me carefully here. This is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to say I'm multiplying this 8. I'm using different colors. I don't know if you can see them. If you can't, it's unfortunate, but I'm using different colors. So I'm saying 8 multiplied by 2, and then I'll use another color. Well, they are actually visible. And then I'm gonna say the 5. This is my orange. The 5 is being multiplied with the 3. Can you see that? No, the colors aren't really clear, but you can see this one is orange. And last but not least, I'm saying this 8 is being multiplied with this 3. This is color pink. You can see it's not really visible on the video, but this is color pink. Okay, so those are the colors I'm using. They are the ones that are gonna direct me. So when I say 8 multiplied by 2, what do I get? I get 16. And then I say plus. The plus is this sign that is in between, this plus. Let me just make it visible. There's the plus. Do you see it? And then I've said 8 multiplied by 2, I got 16. And now I'm saying 5 multiplied by 3. And that gives me a 15. I divide. And then at the bottom, I have 8 multiplied by 3. Can you see that? 8 multiplied by 3 gives me 24. Then I say plus. Now I'm changing this mixed fraction. And the way in which I change it is by multiplying here and adding here. Do you see that? I'm multiplying here between these two numbers and then adding with the answer I'm going to get here with this one. So when I say 2 multiplied by 3, what do I get? 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. That 6 plus 1 gives me what? 7. Divided by, at the bottom, this denominator remains the same. It does not change. So that's what I have now. When I proceed, I'm now having 16 plus 15, which is 31, divided by 24 plus 7 over 2. Okay, I have 7 over 2. And then here, when I proceed, I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to say this one multiplied by this one, and this one multiplied by this one, and this one multiplied by this one. Do you see that? The way my lines are going is how I'm multiplying my numbers. So I'm going to say, what is 2 multiplied by 31? 2 multiplied by 31 is 62. And then I put the plus sign, this plus sign in between. Then I say, what is 24 multiplied by 7? 24 multiplied by 7. And my answer is 168. Divided by, the denominator is me multiplying this number with this one. What is 24 multiplied by 2? The answer is 48. And then when I proceed, I'm adding these ones. And when I say 62 plus 168, I get 230 divided by 48. What is the biggest number that can go into both these numbers? The answer is 2. 2 is the biggest number. Am I right in saying 2? Yes, I am. 2 is the biggest number that can go into both these numbers. How many times does 2 go into 48? It goes 24 times. And how many times does 2 go into 230? It goes 130 15 times. So my final answer is therefore 115 divided by 24. That's my answer. Okay, and you saw that I solved it without a calculator. All right, let's verify if the answer is correct. In fact, you verify. You will type this problem as it is originally. Just go back a bit. We have 5 over 8 plus 2 over 3 plus a mixed fraction of 3 as a whole number, 1 over 2. Okay, that's how you deal with this one. Let's look at the second one now. Okay, similar to this one, but different in terms of signs. Okay, here's another one, guys. It's the same problem as this one, but the signs are the ones that are now different. Okay, so what we are going to have is this. First of all, we deal with this, but we already know what we're going to have here. We are saying this multiplied by this multiplied by that, and then this multiplied by this, as you can see here. Okay, so when I say 3 multiplied by 5, what do I get? I get, okay guys, I can see I made a mistake here. Here my answer, no, I didn't make any mistake. My bad, didn't make any mistake. Everything is okay this side. Here I'm saying, what is 3 multiplied by 5? 3 multiplied by 5 is going to give me 15. Right? And then I write the negative sign, this negative sign in between, and I say, what is 8 multiplied by 2? 8 multiplied by 2 is 16. Divided by, what is 8 multiplied by 3? This becomes our denominator, right? What is 8 multiplied by 3? 8 multiplied by 3 is 24 minus, this is the same as this, but let's remember how we got the 7 over 2. First of all, the denominator remains the same. Okay, this 2 doesn't change. What will change is the numerator. We multiply this number with this one and then add 1 to that answer we get after multiplying these two. So when I say 2 multiplied by 3, I get 6, and then I add that 6 with this 1. What is 6 plus 1? It is 7. So this is what I have now, right? And then I proceed. When I proceed, I now have 15 minus 16, which is going to give me negative 1. Do you agree? 15 minus 16 gives negative 1 divided by 24 minus 7 over 2. Here nothing has changed yet. And then we do the same thing that we did here. This will be multiplied with this, and this will be multiplied with this, and this will be multiplied with that. You see that? So when I say 2 multiplied by negative 1, what do I get? 2 multiplied by negative 1 gives me negative 2. Then I write the sign here, minus, and then I say, what is 24 multiplied by 7? 24 multiplied by 7 is 168 divided by, what is 24 multiplied by 2? 24 multiplied by 2 is 48. Then I go to the bottom. Okay, I go to the next step rather. On the next step, guys, I'm adding these two numbers at the top. What is negative 2 minus 168? The answer is going to be negative 170. Am I right? So the answer is negative 170 divided by 48. And then the next question I ask myself is, what is the number, the biggest number that can go into 48 and 170? The answer is 2. How many times does 2 go into 48? It goes 24 times. How many times does it go into negative 170? It goes negative 85 times. So it means now our answer becomes what remains. Okay, so our answer becomes negative 85 divided by 24. Okay, and you are done solving this problem like that. Okay, if you don't understand, rewatch the video and try to attempt solving the problem yourself. Okay, this is part 1. I'm gonna come back with part 2 of solving fractions, but it will be a different case from what we dealt with here. See you on the next video.